Good morning, Gigi.
Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Yes, how's everyone's week so far? Hopefully, you guys have been having a great, productive week.
Well, doesn't it slow down around this time already?
Usually it does. I mean, in reality, to me, when the weather starts to change, and of course, the time now it's getting darker earlier.
Wait, Nikki, what weather starts to change? We live in Florida.
I know, but it's now in the morning, at least it's in the 70s instead of in the 80s. Come on.
You make it
A
seem
little
like,
bit.
oh, we're getting snow today.
I wish.
know?
I wish. I love it when we wake up in the morning and we're hustle and bustle in the morning, and William's like, "Mommy, is it nippy today?" And I'm like, and then we ask Alexa.
I love that feeling.
Alexa, what's the temperature outside? And it's like, today it is 79 degrees. And William's like, God, Mommy, it's not cold. No,
Aw.
no, buddy, it's not cold.
You live in fucking Florida.
Exactly.
Welcome to Florida.
Yeah, smell the flowers. The reality.
Go to the beach.
I know. It's sad. I love the winter. I love the cold. Not to live though. I know that you lived in
Yes.
in New York, but I like to visit just for vacation. I do not like the cold all the time. I like it to be in the 70s. That would be obviously a blessing, but then it wouldn't be Florida.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because when I moved here from New York City, I was super looking forward to being here. Like, oh my God, great! I'm gonna hit the beach in December
And be in a bathing suit all
and
the
be in a
time.
bathing suit in the pool, like live the salt life as they call it over here. Which I just, it was a few years ago that I found out about the salt life. But I moved here and it was in 2013, maybe 2013.
Wow, 10 years.
10 years now. And that fucking winter here was brutal. Hold on. It went down to like the 40s.
Oh God, so you got one of those winters.
I had one of those winters and I was
Okay.
like, what the holy fuck is this? Like, did I come to the right state?
Yeah,
Because
like, where the fuck am I?
I have, I've driven to the wrong airport and I was like, did I get on the wrong flight, Giselle? But I do like it. I do miss it up north. I do miss the changing colors of the leaves. I do miss
That is gorgeous.
the seasons, the four seasons. I love autumn.
fall.
The fall is so beautiful, especially when you're up north in New York. You're like in Westchester or Rockville. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're just in a little movie.
Yeah.
And over here, unfortunately, I don't get that.
It's different. It's totally a
Yeah.
different vibe, different environment, different feeling. But I do not like having to, shovel in the parking lot to find my car.
Well, first of
Which
all,
I've had to do a few times when I've been there. I have gone into the
Girl.
restaurant and come out and not know where my car is.
let me tell you something.
Oh
Let me
my
just tell you
God.
something before we get talking about Thanksgiving because, aside from the fact that this is a great time and, the weather, as you call it, is fucking changing, which I don't feel it, but oh well.
A little bit. A little bit, yeah.
It becomes also hectic because of Thanksgiving. But going back to the snow topic, I never shovel snow.
No?
Never. Let me tell you that when I used to live in New York City, I was engaged in a relationship with another woman before. And I would wake up in the morning and if there was snow, we had Mateo come over to the house and he would shovel our snow, my pathway to get to my car so that I don't slip and fall. Okay?
Oh my God. Who's Mateo?
Mateo was our guy who's our handy guy in the house.
Okay.
You
Bless
know?
his heart.
Bless
his heart, Mateo.
Well, not bless his heart. Bless the paycheck because we would pay him. He's like our handy guy.
Right.
So like we would pay him once a month and he would do all of these little things for us. So
Awesome.
he would, when it was snowing, we already knew that he would be there at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, shoveling snow
That's
around
crazy.
my car and the pathway for me to get to my car so that I don't slip and fall.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
I loved it. You know?
No. I mean, obviously, I've never lived there.
Yeah.
Never. Lived in Florida my entire life. But I used to travel to Jersey and New York almost every year, 2-3 times a year because my ex-husband's godmother lived in Jersey. So we used to go visit her. And my ex-husband loved to go. He was born in Jersey, so he loved to go to New York. So we used to
Yeah.
go there all the
Yeah.
time. And just go and spend like the weekend, 3-4 days. And we used to go in the winter a lot. One winter we went there and I'll never forget. I was like 19 years old. And we came out of, we were going from Jersey to New York, getting the bus to take us to the like park and ride to get
Okay.
the train.
Yeah.
And as we're walking,
Do they call it park and ride?
back then they did.
Okay.
Not anymore.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. Yeah. Back then it was the park and ride. And of course I'm going back, 28 years ago, give or take. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 28, 29 years ago. I was a kid,
I wasn't taking the bus or the train, by the way, at that point.
Yeah, you were a baby.
Yeah, I
'cause
was.
I'm 11 years older than you. So, I mean, when this was happening to me, you were 9 years old, 8 years old. But so we used to walk to the park and ride, and there we used to take the subway. So because we didn't rent a car. Most of the time when I went with my ex-husband, we never rented a car. So it was just cheaper. We used to pay like $3 to, back then to get the subway
crazy.
card.
Yes,
For
yes.
back and forth from Jersey to the city.
Yeah.
And we passed by a car that had been frozen, literally frozen for like a week and a half. And the layers of ice had gone over and over and over that it was about 2 inches thick.
That's crazy.
You couldn't even recognize the car. So those are the visions I have in my head of winter. I never wanted to deal with anything like that.
Yeah.
So fast forward in life, right? I went back and rented cars when we were older, And one time we went to eat in the restaurant, and when we came out, every car in that parking lot was covered in snow. We had a regular car. We had no idea what color the car was because everything was white. While we were in the restaurant for 2 hours, a mini little snowstorm, and we had to wait, and we had to go car by car
Like,
with
hey,
a little
is this my
shovel.
car?
Yeah, with a little plastic shovel thing.
Yeah.
And
Or the
kinda
little brush,
scrape it.
because I would have a brush always in the car to just shove off the snow if it wasn't stuck hard on it. Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine living like that all? I can't.
I can't.
cannot. But it was. I love it.
No.
I mean, I love the winter. I love going. And back then, when I was younger, I loved to go skiing. My kids.
Listen,
loved,
I don't ski, but I like going to skiing resorts, right?
Yes.
Because I like to spend my time at the
Yeah,
bar,
the little
drinking.
bar. Yeah.
Not even the bunny slopes. I can't
Yeah.
even get past the fucking bunny
Oh
slopes.
no, I
You see
did
me
ski.
on the floor.
I did ski. Not wonderful, mind you. I didn't
Yeah.
ski when I was younger. I started skiing as an adult.
Yes.
So I was already afraid, hesitant. I think.
Yeah.
Skiing to ski the way my cousins have been skiing since they were like 3 years old, and they ski phenomenally.
Yeah.
All of them. So to ski like that, you have to start when you're a baby.
Yes.
And not fear the mountains.
Yeah. I could do
So
tubing.
I already started. Yeah, tubing, of course.
Well,
Who the hell can't do fucking tubing?
Some people are afraid of tubing too.
No, tubing's fun. And you
like
know what?
it.
I've never done snowmobiling, which I
I
always
have
wanted to
never
do.
done that.
You see? Me neither. I
We
want to
should do that together.
We should. We should plan it.
We should plan it.
And
We'll
take Penny.
We will take Penny. And you're going to Canada before the Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving
holiday.
break,
So is
yes.
that what you're doing to plan for your Thanksgiving holiday? Go to Canada?
Yeah, pretty
Get
much.
away?
Well, the reason I went to Canada when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Scratch that. I went when I was a kid with my dance school. I used to dance in an academy when I was a kid, and we did like exchange with academies in other countries and in other states or whatever. So one time we went to Canada as an exchange. We went to dance there, or we were invited or something like that for like an event. Long story short, Canada, I was probably 11 years old, 10, 11,
Okay.
somewhere there, around that age. And then I went again as an adult with a coworker of mine in my young adult life. I want to say maybe 20-ish, short 20s. And I went just to do like a theater weekend. I went with Sharon. I love you, Sharon. If you ever listen to this, I miss you. I haven't spoken with you in so many years, but maybe this will bring you into my head, and now I can actually give you a call and touch base with you and say hi. But
Yeah. Can you just call her?
she loves. I will.
If you miss her, you call her.
I will call her. Yes. I don't even know if she has the same number, but I will. My sister worked for many years with her, and in Sunshine School uniforms, but I went with her and we made it like a spa girls weekend.
Yeah.
And we went to like the theater because she loves Phantom of the Opera and so do I.
Yes.
So we went over
Wait,
there.
what are we talking about again?
Canada.
Okay.
This was my I got the rabbit hole.
Wait.
The rabbit hole. Okay.
I was like, what the fuck are we
Yes,
talking about?
I know, Canada. So this was my second trip to Canada, that one with
Yes.
her.
Okay.
And it was amazing. It was freezing, 20 degree weather, freezing. So back to now, forward to now, I'm speaking with my uncle, my aunt, and my uncle, and my aunt has been to Canada numerous times, but my uncle has never been. Bebe has never been. So we were like, he's been after me to go to Canada. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So finally, I'm like, okay, fuck it. Let's go for 4 days to Canada.
I know, and I get it. It's not like you've been, since you haven't been traveling this whole year, it's like you've really missing traveling and you haven't been doing it in such a long time. And you've always been home. You're always home. So poor thing. The least thing you can do is go to Canada.
I know.
Right before Thanksgiving preparation.
Right before Thanksgiving preparation.
Yes.
So here we are now, doing Canada.
Yes.
And then, but yeah, we're looking forward to it. It'll be nice and cold. It'll be 30s and 40s when we're there. Right. So it should be nice and cool.
Well, while you're freezing your ass off in Canada and enjoying your time and maybe drinking and eating lots of great pancakes with maple syrup, I will be prepping for Thanksgiving.
Dinner, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And what's going to happen with these kids? They're off for a whole week. What
are your
plans with Penny?
I'm drinking.
I know. I second that.
Luckily, I don't think it's the whole week. So I really need to look into the calendar. I don't think it's the whole week, but I do know that she's off, I believe, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I have her for 2 days. Luckily, my mom arrives on that 20th, the November 20th, which is a Monday. So she'll be here helping me out and things like that. But she does fly back on Friday. Prior to that, I need to get a turkey. Like, I'm looking at the supermarkets, I'm in the markets, and there's turkey out there, I believe.
There's turkey.
And people are like buying their turkey.
I went to Costco the other day, and they are like $30.
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
$30.
The cost of turkey.
Yep.
First of all, it's so fucking expensive, and not a lot of people don't even eat turkey.
Yeah.
Like
me,
you don't eat turkey?
I don't like turkey.
You haven't had my turkey.
I do not like turkey. I don't like American.
No, girl.
Thanksgivings. I do not like stuffing. I don't like cranberry sauce. I don't like any of that shit.
So let me tell you what I do. Okay, so my turkey tastes like chicken, right? And my turkey is awesome. And not because
what do you do? Explain to me what you do. How do you prepare it?
So I don't. I just stick it in the oven. No, I just.
I'm talking about the seasoning. My uncle fries it. So my uncle fries one every year.
Yeah.
Like dumps it into those huge
I always find it like it's so dry when they fry it. So the problem that I have with turkey is that it is dry, right? And I'm like, okay. But my thing has to be very buttery and very garlicky. So I have a thing for garlic and butter.
Okay.
And I blend in some seasoning like some cilantro, onions and peppers, green and red peppers, and lots of garlic. And I blend it in with a little bit of olive oil. Of course, we cannot miss the adobo. However, the trick to this is that I do go ahead and I rub the...
Do you do this the night before?
No.
Okay, so you do it the day of?
No.
3 days before?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
So
all right.
We are 3 to 4 days before, right?
Okay.
I am seasoning my turkey. I am washing it and I'm bathing it. I'm talking to it. And I'm like, man, your thighs are like great, right?
Oh, shit. You have a full-blown conversation with the bitch.
Full-blown conversation with the turkey, Because I'm like, bitch, you better behave today. I'm sticking you in the oven.
You bet. I'm going to work you out because all these joints
I'm eating you afterwards, So, I clean it and then I season it up. But before I put the seasoning that I make from scratch, I butter it up with butter. I poke a little bit of holes in it, right? Mm-hmm. And I start adding
stab it. Mm-hmm.
But I need it. Those little holes have to be a little big because I need to stick some garlic cloves inside.
Okay.
Then butter it up and then I add the seasoning to the top, salt and pepper, right? Perfect. Wrap it up in a plastic bag and now we put you in the fridge for a few days and then day of you're taking out. I do cook the turkey inside a bag. That keeps it juicy and it still gets the beautiful color and the juice is still maintained into it. Some people tend to debone the turkey and then stuff it with stuffing. I don't do that because I feel like it dries it up. Then I don't like cranberry sauce either. I think it's disgusting.
Nope.
So what I do is I do a strawberry applesauce. So I buy the strawberries fresh and I make, if I have the time, I do make the applesauce from scratch. And that replaces the cranberry sauce and it's sweeter and it just tastes like a homemade applesauce because that's exactly what it is.
Right.
Then what else? Sweet potato pie.
Okay.
Obviously the pie, several pies. Sweet potato casserole. Corn souffle.
I love the corn souffle.
I do the mashed potato.
I can do without the sweet potatoes. I'm very picky with sweet potatoes because I don't like yams.
Okay, but
so anything that
once
tastes
again,
like yams,
don't worry because it tastes amazing and it's like an orgasm in your mouth.
I don't like pumpkin. I don't like yams. Sweet potato fries is
that's
as close as I get to the sweet potato.
So
fries.
with the sweet potato,
sugar and cinnamon. Oh, yum!
So that's what I do with my sweet potato souffle that I do.
Okay.
I mash it up, condensed milk, carnation milk, cinnamon, sugar on top, lots of butter, and then it gets baked in the oven. Girl, it is amazing. It's like dessert. It's like an orgasm in your mouth.
Oh God,
it is.
Yum.
It's great.
I want to taste it.
It is. It's amazing. Yeah. But yeah, my turkey doesn't come out dry, and then the juices of the turkey, I make my gravy sauce from it from scratch, and it's great. The stuffing, I do like.
Are y'all hungry yet?
I'm starving. So it's a lot of preparation.
I know. But that's good though. It's good. And then of course family comes from far and near and everyone gets together, and even though they're not making anything, they're helping, they're talking around the table, and it's just it's a great time, and it's a nice event.
So I cook and I spend the quality time with the family, and we drink. I make the coquito. By that time I already have pasteles made already too. Mm-hmm. So I do like a traditional Thanksgiving with like the Americanized food, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'll squeeze in some moro de guandul and pasteles in there somewhere.
Oh God,
you know?
the good stuff.
Yes.
The yum.
Yeah, so you should come over. I know I told you this before.
Yes, you did.
Come over for Thanksgiving. Did you get my Evite? Because I did send you an Evite.
I did get the Evite.
Okay.
And Bebe already knew from the very first time that you mentioned it. So, yesterday, Bebe's uncle in Cuba passed away.
Oh no!
The day before yesterday, but yeah, he was sick and he was older. So we spoke with his brother because his brother's he was thinking about hosting Thanksgiving. So now I don't know if he's thinking of maybe since my niece is out of school, maybe they'll go over there. So that's kind of up in the air. So I don't know, but I will keep you posted. I'll let you know if we're gonna do that. But yeah, looking forward to Thanksgiving.
Then you're gonna get to taste my yams.
I will get to taste your yams. Yes, and put the like my son says, Mom, that's a 10 out of 10.
There you go.
I'll be able to give it its rating.
You see, Sergio?
Yep.
Nikki is going to rate me a 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna rate her a 10 out of 10. But yeah, so Willie doesn't have school all week. So Penny's out for 3. Willie's that's it. Out from the 20th through the 24th.
Like, fuck, you're not even working that week. That's it.
No.
So you're coming back from Canada from vacation that you're not working. You're going to come back to not work. But you're going to be working with Willie. Because,
and then, doing stuff with him and, going to get... But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching football during that time. There's good football games. Yes. There's football games on Black Friday, so I'm looking forward to that.
Do you shop Black Friday?
I do not.
Oh,
I used to when my twins were little years ago. Not anymore. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it anymore.
No, it's not worth it. Now you have Cyber Monday, which is just as good. Thank the Lord for Amazon and everything that comes with it, and you don't have to deal with the people and the annoying and the lines. Granted, there are things you cannot get online and deals that you can get when you're in person, but you're going to sit there in Best Buy for 12 hours to be the first one in the store. First of all, nothing is worth that for me. No. Even if I save $200, I will pay $200 to sit in the parking lot for 12 hours, which I did. I did that a few times, and I will never do it again.
Yeah, I did it when I was younger, and I will never do it again.
Yeah, plus it's already, kids are all older,
So the truth is I buy everything for, like, my Christmas shopping. Mm-hmm. I buy it the year before when everything gets on sale.
Of course.
And I buy a lot of stuff. So, like, Penelope's gifts are most of it. I would tell you 90% of it is already purchased.
Yeah, see, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends, and me, even myself, I usually always start shopping for Christmas like in October, sometimes even September or August, and try to get everything done by then so that I don't have to deal with this December. Yeah. But the last maybe 10 years, I've been a complete disaster. When the twins were little, I was more organized. The last 10 years of my life have been out of control as far as my organization part of it. I've been completely procrastinating on everything.
Can we hire someone on Fiverr for that?
God, I know, right? Can we fucking get an assistant?
Are you disorganized with work or just your personal life?
I am disorganized with everything, unfortunately.
Okay.
I
know there's meds for that, Nikki.
Yes.
Just saying.
I'm anti-meds, girl. Let me tell you. I don't.
There's meds for that, honey.
I know. I just can't. I have said this 100 times. If ADD and ADHD was a thing when I was a child, I would have all the fucking D's. All the D's across the board. The DDD, the triple D's, the ADHD, the ADDs, all the D's.
And prior to that, you would have been having the electricity on your head, because back in the day, like the baby boomer times,
yes,
that's what they would do. You're crazy? Oh, here you go. You need some electricity.
Shock that bitch. Yeah. Exactly. Girl, I have it all. I'm telling you, it's really bad. And of course, as time progresses, world life, the kids get older. Big kids, bigger problems. Small kids, small problems. It's a lot. It's a lot, but we deal with it. We take it one day at a time.
You do the best that you can with whatever you can.
Yes, you do the best you can.
I take my happy pills.
Yeah, I know you do. You're brave for that, and of course I don't knock it. I have a couple.
Although it's been like 2 or 3 weeks I haven't taken it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel it, and sometimes I'm like, maybe I should start taking it again. Yeah. But a crash will probably come one of these days.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's been a while, so
obviously
I have to go back and take it. But yeah, I'm all about my happy pills.
But if you haven't taken them for 2 weeks, it's not like you're going through any kind of withdrawals or anything like that. Okay.
No, but what happens is, and maybe it won't happen this time, right? Because I'm more aware of it.
Right.
So like one time that happened, it was 3 weeks off of it, and I was in Orlando. And I just went into like such a down moment, and I was going crazy.
Yeah.
And now it hasn't happened, luckily, because I'm busy with a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of things happening. You're
maintaining yourself occupied.
Yeah, and I'm also being realistic, so I'm being more aware of the fact that I have not taken it, and just remind myself, hey, if you're too tired or if you're overwhelmed, it's because of this. So, the holidays are very stressful for me, but I also look forward to them in a lot of ways because I get to spend time with close friends and family.
Yes.
I love gift giving. That is my love language. So this is my holiday. Like, this is my theme. This is my everything, because I pour my heart out and soul into every gift, into every time, into every meal. So for me, Thanksgiving and Christmas is very important. And, Penny's going to be with me for the week. Less than a week. So I'm going to be drinking a lot.
Yes.
And
I will probably
it's going to be fine.
With you drinking as well.
Yes,
yeah,
come over.
I'm going to make it a thing.
I'm going to call Bebe. I'm going to be like, mira.
Ya.
Sé que se te murió el tío, entiendo.
Aquí estamos.
Pero aquí hay otra familia también que necesita soporte.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the holidays. It's gonna be crazy, but good crazy.
Yes. It'll be great, and I hope you get to taste my yams.
I hope so too.
And guys, so we're gonna be cutting this now.
Yeah.
Wait, are we doing a podcast for Thanksgiving Day? It falls on a Thursday.
Yes, we are.
Girl,
we will record that morning before you start baking that bitch.
Oh. I'll be like, hold on, I need a break. You know?
We need a little break. We gotta reach out to our people for a little bit.
There you go. Yes. Well, I'm so looking forward to Thanksgiving Day. I'll let you know how everything is coming along. You guys will be informed as to what exactly am I making or not making, and then we'll get to see if actually Nikki's gonna stay with us to join us for dinner.
Exactly. That'll be a surprise, and you guys are gonna be involved in it.
Oh, it's gonna be lovely.
The first to know.
Yes.
So we're gonna say goodbye to you guys for now. I hope you guys have a great Thursday and a great weekend.
Bye now.
Bye.